Hello students. I hope you all are fit and fine and doing very well in your studies. I hope you have done very well in your PT2 examination also. Now it's time to start again our EVS class. In this class we are going to complete our lesson number 5. So in lesson number 5 today we have to read about food spoilage. So let's start our topic food spoilage.
Hello students, let's start our today's EVS class. You know that we have already started our chapter number 5, that is food for health. In this chapter we have learned about that food consists of 5 main group of nutrients, and these 5 main group of nutrients are carbohydrates, fats, proteins, vitamins and minerals. And these main nutrients are very important because they are very essential for the growth and development of our body. Dear students, today we are going to complete this chapter and we have to learn our last topic of this chapter, that is food spoilage. So let's start food spoilage. Now students, it's time to answer. Take the food items that are healthy and cross the junk food. Okay. So samosa is junk food. You cross it. Fruits are good food item. You just stick on fruits. Burger is again junk food. Cross it. Vegetables are good for health. You just stick on vegetables. Popcorn is also considered as a junk food. So please you cut it. And nuts is very essential for our good health and it is a healthy food item. So you just stick on nuts. Students, let's start our topic food spoilage. So I want to clear you the meaning of food spoilage. तो जब फूड हमारे खाने योग्य नहीं रहता है, जब वो ख़राब हो जाता है तो उसको हम फूड स्पॉयलेज कहते हैं. सो इट मीन्स दैट when food is unfit for our consumption due to certain reasons, that is called as food spoilage. So food spoilage means when there is a change in physical means color, structure of food. Okay, so when there is a change in the physical and chemical properties of food, chemical properties means water content or oil or other nutrient which is present in the food. Okay, so this is the meaning of chemical properties of food. So once again I am repeating you, the change in the physical and chemical properties of food so that it becomes unfit for consumption, and this is the meaning of food spoilage. Food gets spoiled due to germs present in the air that thrives on it and contaminated unprotected food products. So students, you know that germs are present in the air, and when unprotected food items which is not properly kept, they come in contact with germs, then what happen? That germs, they start growing on food items and contaminate that food products. In this way spoilage of food take place. तो जब भी अनप्रोटेक्टेड फूड आइटम्स एयर के कांटेक्ट में आते हैं तो क्या होता है, जो जर्म्स एयर में प्रेजेंट होते हैं वो जर्म्स फूड आइटम पे ग्रो करना स्टार्ट करते हैं, एंड ड्यू टू दैट growth of germs contaminate the food products and food spoilage take place. Food spoilage can be defined as an undesirable change in the normal state of food. So when we observe undesirable changes means what? Undesirable का मतलब होता है harmful, unpleasant, objectionable. It means these undesirable changes we observe in the normal state of food. तो जैसा फूड का जो नॉर्मल स्टेट होता है उसमें जब इस तरीके का अनडिज़ायरेबल चेंज हमें देखने को मिलता है, जैसे कि फूड का कलर चेंज हो जाता है, फूड का टेस्ट भी चेंज हो जाता है. सो सच टाइप ऑफ undesirable changes are called as spoilage of food. We can observe these changes by smell, sight, taste or touch. So these undesirable changes we can observe by the help of smell, by the help of our eyes. It means sight means what? By seeing, by tasting and by touching. Now, spoiled food is unsafe for consumption. It can make you ill. So, students, we should not consume spoiled food because it is not good for health. And by consuming this spoiled food, we can become ill also. So, we should not consume the spoiled food. Students, our next topic is methods of food preservation. So, food preservation is very essential because by this food preservation we can prevent food spoilage. You know that food is very essential for us. In order to that we have to prevent its spoilage, and we can prevent spoilage only by the methods of food preservation. Now what is food preservation? So food preservation का मतलब होता है टू प्रोटेक्ट फूड फ्रॉम स्पॉइलेज. कैसे हम अपने फूड को प्रिजर्व करें, कैसे हम अपने फूड को प्रोटेक्ट करें, रक्षा बचाव फूड को कैसे हम प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं. सो वी कैन प्रोटेक्ट फूड बाय फूड प्रिजर्वेशन. सो फॉर प्रिजर्विंग फूड वी हैव certain methods, and in this topic we are going to read the methods for food preservation. So students, let's talk about the first method of food preservation, that is drying. और drying का मतलब होता है सुखाना. So listen carefully. Some food items are dried in the sun to reduce moisture content in them, which prevents the growth of germs. So my dear student, do you know the meaning of moisture? Moisture का मतलब होता है नमी. So moisture promotes the growth of microbes and germs. अब microbes क्या होते हैं? जैसे हमारे पास हो गए बैक्टीरिया, फंजाई, इन्हें हम माइक्रोब्स कहते हैं. और जर्म्स का मतलब आप लोगों को पता ही है, कीटाणु होते हैं. तो जहाँ पे जितना ज़्यादा नमी होता है वहाँ पे माइक्रोब्स लाइक बैक्टीरिया, फंजाई और जर्म्स का ग्रोथ बहुत ज़्यादा होता है. तो जो हमारे फूड आइटम्स होते हैं अगर उनमें मॉइस्चर होगा तो डेफिनेटली माइक्रोब्स लाइक बैक्टीरिया, फंजाई and germs also start growing on them, and due to that food spoilage take place. So for that we need to dry food items in sun. And what happen when we drying food items in sun? It reduce the moisture content that is present in food items. So sun drying is very essential to reduce the moisture content of food items. This method is used to preserve wheat, rice and oats. So by the help of this drying we can preserve wheat, rice and oats. तो किसी भी फूड आइटम का अगर मॉइस्चर कंटेंट रिड्यूस करना है, कम करना है, तो हम क्या करेंगे, उसे सन में ड्राई कर देंगे, सुखा देंगे. तो इससे क्या हो जाएगा, जो मॉइस्चर होगी, जो नमी होगी फूड आइटम्स में वो ख़त्म हो जाएगी. एंड रियली इट इज़ वन ऑफ द ईजी मेथड टू प्रिजर्व आवर फूड फ्रॉम स्पॉइलेज. So students, let's talk about our next topic of food preservation, that is refrigeration. Now student, do you know one thing? The fundamental reason for having a refrigerator is to keep food cold. तो रेफ्रिजरेटर का यूज़ हम इसलिए करते हैं ताकि हम जो फूड स्टोर करते हैं उसमें वो ठंडा रहे. एंड वाई कोल्ड? बिकॉज कोल्ड टेम्परेचर हेल्प फूड स्टे फ्रेश लॉन्गर. तो अगर फूड ठंडा होगा तो क्या होगा, वो बहुत ही लंबे टाइम तक फ्रेश रहेगा. Now, the basic idea behind refrigeration is to slow down the activity of bacteria which all food contain. तो स्टूडेंट्स, इससे क्या होता है कि जो बैक्टीरिया की एक्टिविटी होती है वो स्लो हो जाती है. हर फूड आइटम में बैक्टीरिया होती है. सो हम बैक्टीरिया की जो ग्रोथ है, मतलब जो बैक्टीरियल ग्रोथ होता है, हम इसको कम कर सकते हैं. स्लो बहुत ही कम हो जाता है जब हम किसी भी फूड आइटम को फ्रिज के अंदर स्टोर करते हैं, बिकॉज फूड इज़ प्रिजर्व्ड एट लो टेम्परेचर इनसाइड फ्रिज. So, the basic idea behind refrigeration is to slow down the activity of bacteria which all food contains, so that it takes longer for bacteria to spoil the food. So, that's why refrigeration is essential process to preserve food. Now, food is preserved at low temperature to prevent bacterial and fungal growth. दिस इज़ कॉल्ड रेफ्रिजरेशन. तो जब हम फूड को लो टेम्परेचर पे फ्रिज के अंदर रखते हैं तो इससे क्या होता है, बैक्टीरियल और फंगल ग्रोथ क्या हो जाता है, वो कम हो जाता है और स्लो डाउन हो जाता है. तो इसकी वजह से फूड जो होता है वो प्रिजर्व्ड रहता है. दिस इज़ कॉल्ड रेफ्रिजरेशन. Food items such as apple, meat, fish, milk, etc. are stored at low temperature to prevent their spoilage. So ये जो food item है एप्पल, मीट, फिश, मिल्क, इन्हें हम लो टेम्परेचर पे फ्रिज में स्टोर करते हैं ताकि इन्हें हम स्पॉयलेज से प्रोटेक्ट कर सकें. दिस इज़ बिकॉज बैक्टीरिया रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर स्पॉइलिंग फूड बिकम इनएक्टिव एट लो टेम्परेचर. और सो बिकॉज ऑफ दैट क्या होता है कि जब हम किसी भी फूड आइटम को फ्रिज में स्टोर करते हैं तो जो बैक्टीरिया का ग्रोथ होता है वो कम हो जाता है, बिकॉज दैट बैक्टीरिया इट बिकम इनएक्टिव एट लो टेम्परेचर. तो लो टेम्परेचर पे जो माइक्रोब्स होते हैं, बैक्टीरिया है, फंजाई है, वो इनएक्टिव हो जाते हैं और इसलिए उनका जो ग्रोथ होता है वो बहुत ही स्लो हो जाता है. And due to that reason, our food become safely preserved in fridges. Now student, this is homework for you. What you have to do? You have to note down the detail of the given item and you have to complete the table, and then after completing you have to send this work in group. Now see, food items are given, so just take example of bread. तो यहाँ पे ब्रेड दिया हुआ है, मिल्क दिया हुआ है, टोमेटो सॉस है, कोई भी मेडिसिन जो आपके घर पे अवेलेबल होगा वो आप ले सकते हैं, और जैम है. तो आपको इन फूड आइटम्स के बारे में डिटेल्स लिखना है कॉलम में. कैसे? ब्रांड यानी ये किस कंपनी से बिलोंग करता है, डेट ऑफ मैन्युफैक्चर यानी ये किस डेट में बना है, डेट ऑफ एक्सपायरी मीन्स ये किस मंथ में ख़राब हो जाएगा, वेट यानी इसका वजन क्या है, एंड एनी स्पेसिफिक इंस्ट्रक्शन, और इनके यूज़ के लिए कोई अगर स्पेसिफिक इंस्ट्रक्शन दिया है तो उसे भी आपको बताना है कि दैट इन द फॉर्म ऑफ यस और नो, दैट इट मीन्स एनी स्पेसिफिक इंस्ट्रक्शन इज गिवन बिफोर यूजिंग ऑल दिस food items. Okay, so you have to complete this table and you have to send, after completing you have to send in group. So our next method of food preservation is pickling and sweetening. So pickling is the process of preserving edible products in an acid solution, usually vinegar or in salt solution, and sweetening means preserving food by adding sugar in it. So pickling का प्रोसेस आपके घर पे भी होता होगा जब आपकी मम्मी अचार बनाती हैं. जब वो अचार बनाती हैं तो आप लोगों ने ऑब्ज़र्व किया है कि वो क्या क्या इंग्रेडिएंट्स यूज़ करती हैं. सो लेट्स सी दैट. Vegetables like carrots and fruits like raw mangoes are preserved in the form of pickles by adding salt, vinegar and vegetable oil. तो कैरेट है या फिर रॉ मैंगोज़ है, इन्हें हम प्रिजर्व करते हैं पिकल्स के फॉर्म में, यानी इनसे हम अचार बनाते हैं और उस अचार में, उस पिकल में हम क्या क्या ऐड करते हैं? सॉल्ट, विनीगर और वेजिटेबल ऑयल. सो दिस सॉल्ट, विनीगर एंड वेजिटेबल ऑयल, these are called as preservatives to preserve carrot and raw mangoes in the form of pickles. Fruit pulps, jams, etc. prepared from seasonal fruits and juices are preserved by sweetening. Okay, so fruit pulp मीन्स फ्रूट एक्सट्रैक्ट हो गए या जैम्स हो गए या फिर फ्रूट जूसेस हो गए, इन्हें भी प्रिजर्व करते हैं. कैसे? बाय द मेथड ऑफ स्वीटनिंग. और स्वीटनिंग है क्या? बाय एडिंग शुगर इन फ्रूट in different food items. So that is called sweetening. So students, let's talk about another method of food preservation, that is canning. So canning means preserved food in a can. तो कैन के अंदर जब हम फूड को प्रिजर्व करते हैं उस प्रोसेस को हम कैनिंग कहते हैं. Canning is a method of preserving food in which food contents are sealed in an airtight containers. So airtight container का मतलब होता है ऐसा कंटेनर जिसमें एयर एब्सेंट हो. So cooked or semi-cooked food is preserved in airtight containers or bottles. तो cooked और semi-cooked यानी half cooked food जो होता है उसको airtight containers या bottles में preserve करते हैं और इसी method को हम क्या बोलते हैं? Canning. Canning prevents the food inside from coming into contact with germs in the air, thus preventing its contamination. So definitely canning is a very beneficial way to preserve food because it prevents contamination of food. Contamination means what? Contamination means impure. अब देखो, आपको पता ही है कि जो एयर होता है उसमें जर्म्स होते हैं. और कैनिंग क्या होती है? कैनिंग होती है कि जब हम फूड को एयर टाइट कंटेनर्स में सील करते हैं. तो अगर फूड एयर टाइट कंटेनर्स में सील होगा तो क्या होगा? इट डू नॉट कम इनटू कांटेक्ट विथ जर्म्स एंड ड्यू टू दैट इट्स contamination doesn't take place, and in this way we can preserve food by canning. Students, do you know about vacuum packing? Vacuum packing is also one of the method to preserve food items. Now, nuts can be preserved by vacuum packing. Now, question is that what is vacuum packing? So, vacuum packing is a method of packaging that removes air from the package prior to sealing. So students, now this is homework for you people. You have to complete your book exercises. So let's start. Give one word for the following. The process of drying the food item in the sun in order to reduce moisture content in them is known as drying. The process of preserving food items at low temperature to prevent bacterial growth is known as refrigeration. Undesirable change in the normal state of food is known as food spoilage. Let's do next exercise. Fill in the blanks. We need food to stay fit and healthy. Food keeps us healthy. Food items like butter and ghee contain fats. Excess intake of fats may lead to obesity. Calcium is used for building bones and teeth. We need to sleep 6 to 8 hours every day. Next we have give 2 examples for each of the following. Bodybuilding foods. So example, we have to write meat, milk. Food containing starch, rice, potato. Food containing sugar, sugarcane, banana. Ways to preserving food, drying and canning. Be careful while writing spellings. Write correct spellings. Let's do our next exercise. Which main nutrient is present in the following food item? So students, see that meat, fish, curd, beans, they contain proteins. Orange, tomato, green leafy vegetables, lemons, they contain vitamins. Butter, oil, nuts, cheese, they contain fats. Rice, bread, sugar, potato, they contain carbohydrates. Now next we have, name the method used to preserve. Apples preserved by refrigeration, raw mangoes by pickling, fish by refrigeration, milk by refrigeration, fruits by refrigeration. So that's all for today's class, and now we have completed our chapter number 5. Question and answers I will send you in next class, but please complete all these book exercises. And student, please use mask and sanitizer and keep yourself free from infections. Dear students, thanks for watching this video.